Eric Spicer, welcome to the Valder Beebe Show live in Dallas, Texas. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I'm having a wonderful time, and it just got better with you joining me. And I want my audience to know I'll be speaking with Eric Spicer. He's head of growth and customer experience at Denali, and he's here to talk about Earth Day. Yeah, April 22nd is Earth Day. I know you got that on your calendar. Eric, I'd love to get some your perspective, since you're an expert, to the extent of the food waste in the U.S., because this ties into Earth Day.
Yeah, with Earth Day right around the corner, we thought it was really important for us to just generate awareness about something really important to us, and that's just food waste. There's a lot of food waste throughout the United States, throughout Texas. You know, in the United States, as of 2023, we had over 70 million tons of food waste go to landfill. That's nearly a third of all of the food generated in the United States that ultimately went to waste. And so it's a big topic, it's a hot topic, and it's one that we want to make sure everybody knows about, especially as we go into the holidays. You know, it's really important that we are aware of buying in surplus and making sure that we're keeping those grocery lists accurate and trying to serve as appropriate as possible. But if you do have food waste, that's where Denali comes in to help you out. We've got a great service that we're able to offer customers across the country, and we're really proud of it.
First of all, tell me what you mean by food waste. So we're talking about food that we buy and we just don't use, or we're talking about restaurant food waste on a bigger scale. Tell me about that, and tell me how you help us with that at Denali.
Yeah, I'm talking about all of the above. I mean, it really is a big issue. If you look at food that goes into trash cans, whether you're a business or a resident, or a grocery store, you know, there's a lot of food that gets wasted across the United States. I mentioned earlier, over 70 million tons. That's about $380 billion worth of food that ultimately finds its way to landfill. And so where Denali comes in, and it's just an exciting thing to talk about, we're able to collect food waste and ultimately take it back to one of our recycling facilities across the United States. We do something good with it, whether it's create compost or renewable energy or fertilizer or animal feed. And today we're here to talk about compost, but we take that compost that we've created from food waste and green waste, and then we bag it. We call it recirculate, and we put it back on the shelves of a lot of the customers that we picked up that food waste from. So it's just an exciting thing to be able to offer customers, and it's a really good example of how we're powering the circular economy.
Tell me a little bit what you mean when you say circular economy, because you want us to participate this spring in that.
Yeah, you know, when you think about circular economy, it's difficult to execute, but with what we're able to do in terms of food waste collection, it's just an exciting way of showing that you really can do something good for the environment while also helping customers out. And so if you think about the circular economy, you've got food generators like grocery stores. They have food that ultimately expires or goes bad, so they have to throw that out. And that's where Denali comes in. We come and pick up food waste on a weekly basis. We then take it back. We mix it with green waste. We create compost from that food and green waste, and then ultimately we're able to bag it and put it back onto the shelves and then reuse it. So if you think about food generation going back into recycling, that wasted food, putting it into bags of compost and ultimately selling it back to consumers. It's just an exciting way of proving out that the circular economy is something that we can accomplish.
This is so exciting. I'd love to have more time with you to talk about climate change and what more we can do. Do you have a place online where we can go and find out more information?
We do, yeah. You can visit denalicorp.com to find out more info, and we're happy to talk with you and help you out.
I want to thank you, Eric, for stopping by the Valder Beebe Show and helping my audience understand that Earth is our home, and this is the only place we have to live, so we got to do better. Thank you. Hi, I'm Valder Beebe, host of the Valder Beebe Show. We have over 1,000 videos on ValderBeebeShow.com and YouTube.com/ValderBeebeShow. We upload new videos daily. Our site is a modern baby boomer platform with news and information important to boomers. Subscribe to youtube.com/ValderBB Show and stay connected as I interview the world's most fascinating people.